right, 5's coming in. I got both of you there. I'll join you on the north side. You can probably come to me anytime now. Actually, I'm going to get on this side. I'll stay on the south side. And good afternoon to folks watching on KTLA.com and KTLA Facebook Live. You're watching a pursuit here of a carjacking suspect. Here we're now eastbound on the 210 freeway, coming up to town here. Looks like he's going to work that right shoulder. He tore off that right front tire as he made the transition from the 57 to the 60. You see the LA County Sheriff's helicopter keeping an eye on him. CHP is on the ground in pursuit. We're eastbound on the 210 coming up to town. Right here you see the truck tore off that right front tire as it went through the 5760 interchange. What we're understanding, this is a carjacking with the victim still in the car. Suspect was armed with a knife. We've been hearing the police, the sheriff's observer overhead from LA County Sheriff's 21 calling that the victim is fighting with the driver. And right now he's right on this right shoulder, eastbound 210, coming through the Pomona area. And you see it just dragging that side of the car up there on the right front corner. Just unbelievable. This car has not caught on fire yet from all the friction from that dragging. There goes the tire right there. Now it's down on the actual rotor and on the frame. So you'll see it just kind of just dragging it along. Sparks flying out. Eventually, we've seen this before, it'll just burst into flames just from the sheer heat of the friction. So right now it's going to be a pretty dangerous thing here now with that victim inside and a possible with the guy with a possible knife, and you can see it just glowing underneath there. But we're continuing here east on the 210 freeway. We'll get you across street here in just a second. CHP coming up to do a pit maneuver, coming up on the right-hand side, coming up to the thing, bumping it, turning it around into the center divider across the freeway, and a perfect pit by CHP. And we're going to come around here to the side. Keep an eye on it. 5's coming to the north side. And as we see, CHP, 3 units there, perfect pit job. Took him off the freeway over that on-ramp, and now coming to a stop here. Now we have a problem now. You have that victim inside there with the suspect who is supposedly armed with a knife, and so they're going to have to hold back here. Car totally disabled at this point, not going to be able to get away from him now. He's backed up on that side of the shoulder, and as we continue around here, we'll keep an eye on him. 5's going to continue out here to the west. And you can see, so looks like, is that the female? Okay, both of them are out of that right door as we came around here, so we're going to keep an eye on them from here. And so right now it looks like they're giving up, and it's going to come to an end pretty quick because it could have been very long-standing if the suspect stayed in there with the victim, and we were hoping that wouldn't happen. But luckily, they made the right decision here to stop and get out. You see the one person walking. Go to the right, go to the left of me. Yeah, you can see here the CHP has the one person detained. They've are getting the other person up, and I really can't tell from this vantage point of which is the female and which is the male. But at this point, they'll just handcuff everybody until they figure out what's going on. because the information that we got, it was a possible carjacking and with a knife, and then the pursuit started off. It started off over in the Orange County area, 57 Pathfinder. But right now you see the suspect being taken into custody here, the car up on the side. So like I said, right now what they'll do is just everybody will get handcuffed, and we'll make sure that they have the right people here. Right people, and once they figure that out, then they'll get the victim out of this. But as we know right now, you see it's all come to an end here on the 210 freeway just past Town Avenue. We'll get you exact locator here in a second as we go over off at Wheeler is what we're hearing now. So luckily they were able to get out of that car really quick and be taken into custody, so we didn't have a long playing standoff here. But right now you see they're taking, the one person was in custody, the second one on that car to make sure they don't have anybody. Okay. Five's going to swing around west to come on the south side.